cannot go around me and through me to get to my father law, for he and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your square and you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious, ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound.
Sun's in sight, katana swore me my call. I fast to meditate upon that cipher hall. Assimilate your fate, alarm the brigade.
You cannot go around me and through me to get to my father law, for he and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your square and you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious, ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound.
Sun's in sight, katana swore me my call.
Stream. If you're here tuning in with us, man, on TikTok, I know y'all we working to make sure everybody can hear us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, man. Let us know if y'all in here with us.
Peace.
This your brother Minister Freedom. I got my man IC in the building. We the gods and the earths, man. Peace.
Peace.
What's happening, man?
Good to see everybody.
Let me know if we got sound now. Rude and the retro. Rue, yo,
Peace.
Are you? Let me know if we got sound. Yo, peace. If y'all on Instagram, I know y'all can hear me on TikTok, man. But if y'all on Instagram, y'all on Facebook, if y'all on YouTube, let us know if y'all can hear us in the comments, man. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth, peace to all the positive people in the universe, man. It's your brother, Minister Freedom, and my main man, IC Allah. Let me bring my mans up here. Said, peace, guys. We here. Okay, peace, God. Thank you, man. Thank you for letting us know, man. We in the building, and we kicking it off. Say, sound perfect. Peace, man. Yeah, what's happening, man? We up in here for the Friday Night Cipher. We the gods, we the earths, man. We in here to add on, to take questions, to add on in our science of life, man, and hopefully, you know, provide some insight into the science of everything in life. We know that a lot of people that's listening in, the people that's out there in the world, there's many of y'all that's the gods, that's the earths, there's people of y'all that's in tune with the knowledge, that's studying, that's learning, that's in tune with the culture already, and there may be some of y'all that's not. And we wanna provide a positive experience, man, and help y'all get in tune and add on in the knowledge itself, man. So IC, you want to introduce yourself, God? Anything you want to say, man? I know I've been sitting here,
you know, I'm
running my mouth.
Law. You know, I want to say welcome back to everybody. You know, it's good to see everybody. Seems like I haven't been here in a while. You know,
Word.
So it's always a blessing to be amongst
Peace, God. Yes, it
people
is.
And be, you know, be in the midst and have a chance to strive to bring you some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, and possibly some entertainment along the way. You know. That's what we're here to do. You know, it's the God and earth.
Word.
You know, and also here to make sure that we remain the ones that make sure that we are the 5% connection. You know?
Peace, God.
Peace.
True indeed, God. Yeah, that's what we're here to do, man. Peace. Peace to everybody, man. So, say the sound is good now, man. So, you know, today, man, today's knowledge equality, which is today's mathematics for anybody who don't know. And we just want to make sure that, you know, I think it's the duty of gods, it's the duty of 5%ers to share their equality, to share who they are as individuals, to share their knowledge and share their wisdom and share what they have and share themselves with the world and share who they are with the world and share the knowledge. Right? The 5% are the ones who do not believe in the teachings of the 10%, who do not follow the teachings of a mystery God, who know that the true and living God is the supreme being, the black man in Asia, man. So we want to make sure that we live it out and be that to the people. So, you know, one thing that I know I wanted to touch on, and I know IC gonna kind of go into it. I think that to everybody that has knowledge and that's studying, I want to charge you all with a task, and that, you know, and then you can add on in the comments of what you may think it is that we need to do. However, I think those that know, man, we need to get out. We got to get out there and teach. You know, and it's important that we teach, and it's important that we communicate, and that we add on with the knowledge, because that's the way that this information is passed. So, you know, one thing that I would say, man, if you can, you know, share this live, send this live to 3 or 4 people. If you've been telling people about the 5% or about the culture, and you may not be able to articulate it in the best way, you know, I would say this is one of those places that you can direct those people to, because, you know, our goal is to connect people with the gods and with the earths, no matter where you are. You know what I mean? If you watching this live, no matter what part of the planet that you on, if you in the United States, if you in Africa, you in Russia, no matter where you at, man, we got somebody that we can connect you with and help you get into it with the knowledge, man. So that's what we want to do, man. I see anything you want to say about, you know, today's degree or today's mathematics, anything like that?
Oh, well, you know, first of all, today's mathematics is knowledge equality.
Right.
You know, in order for one to get to the in order for one to get to the degree of equality, you got to go through knowledge. And once you understand, once you go through knowledge, once you get to knowledge, which is first of all getting knowledge yourself.
Right.
Getting knowledge yourself is being able to, once you get knowledge yourself, you will be able to equate the knowledge in yourself to everything, which is being able to relate to everything in one way or another, and however you relate to it. You know, this is where you get the definition of what we call a name. You know, name equates to knowledge, because it's how you interact with a thing or how you use a thing that determines the name of that thing. You know, that's why we say it's like going into the science of form denotes function.
Build on that. You say form denotes function, God.
No doubt.
Whoa. That was heavy.
You know, that's like being able to see what was the example that they had in that book. Peace.
Go ahead.
Went out. Okay. The example, I think it was a roach and a shrimp, and they had them side by side. And I think there was a small difference. Was it a shrimp? I think it was. That's why they call them sea roaches.
Yeah, they definitely the same family.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you see it, you can see that it has slightly the same form. You know, but there's different. There are differences in the forms, and this is why it has a different name. It's not the same type of an insect or same type of a, you know what I'm saying, bug, whatever you may want to call it. But however, you know, this is form denotes function. So, just dealing with knowledge. This is how you know a thing based on its name, and this is how you know how to interact with it.
No doubt.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, God. Well, one thing I was gonna say, I know we was just in talking about just a name, God. One thing I wanted to ask, and I had to throw my UV glasses on, man. All these screens be killing me sometimes. One thing I would say, God, just in terms of a name, is what does it mean in your perspective? What does it mean to be a 5%er? What does that mean? What does exactly that mean? Because we got many people here who may not know. I know we was going through that to today's degree. That was one question that just came to me. Just like, what does it mean for you, God? What would you say?
God, for me, being a 5%er, you know, to sum it up, outside of being an individual that was a civilized person, and one that was striving to teach the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to all human families of the planet Earth, my own self-style wisdom of explaining that, I think it would be someone who has a rare form of knowledge. This is not one of the individuals that is a part of the masses in regards to his thinking patterns.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? This is a certain portion, you know, of the population, and it's been consistent throughout the ages. You know, the degree in which you have certain individuals that are, for lack of a better word today, I'll say that are enlightened. You know, and that's throughout history, throughout all civilizations. There's never been a point that you could point out to me. I mean, now I could be wrong, but I would like to see the example of a civilization where 85% of the people were enlightened. You know, were you know, high scientists, or were majority of the population was, what would be the word that I'm looking for? I don't want to say literate.
Shit, illiterate?
No, well, I mean, literate and illiterate would be the opposite. I'm
Right.
just saying, I don't think that's the dynamic, because it would be more than illiterate. You know, I mean, the people would be just totally uneducated.
True.
I mean, we're not totally uneducated, but totally educated.
Peace.
Everybody.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's always been 85%, 10%, and 5%.
Peace, God. No,
So,
I can see that.
Yeah, so I would say a 5%er is someone who has knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And not only knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but supreme knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which makes it what we call esoteric, in compared to exoteric, you know, which is beneath the surface, not surface. Root knowledge.
And God, when you say the root knowledge, what do you mean? Because I know where you're going, and it's such a powerful principle. That's the only reason I can expand on. Is there a difference between knowledge and root knowledge? Would you say?
Well, yeah, definitely. I would say root knowledge is when, you know, you can trace yourself back to the root, and you taking the time to research yourself and your history and the knowledge, and you know, the knowledge that you got and where it came from. You know, so you can study that, you know, and then study yourself. You know, so that's what I call root knowledge. You know, and a lot of individuals don't have that. You know, being able to trace your root. Or I can't even say don't have it. You know, some individuals are not taught that.
Right. Or just may not have access to it. And I mean, I think the importance of it, and even where the God just going, is just being able to fully understand what the message was and where the foundation of it is, to truly be able to give it out the way that it was given, and be able to really give that real value. Because I think there's so much of it, and I tell people this all the time, there's so much of it that an individual can miss trying to read things on the internet, trying to read between the lines on Wikipedia, trying to watch YouTube videos, and striving to understand from afar, as opposed to actually getting with the gods and earths, actually acknowledging the equality. And people think it's a joke when I say, yo, God, I had to really, it was times where I spent time with the gods and went to the grocery store with them, ate with them, we broke bread together. But it wasn't just necessarily breaking bread, but it was seeing, okay, this is what the gods eat, this is what the gods don't eat, this is what they drink, this is what they don't drink, this is how they talk, this is how they conduct themselves in everyday life. And then you see this whole box of science and understanding open up, and what do we say? The science of everything in life. You know, and just being civilized, God. What you gonna say? Go ahead, God.
And that's because a lot of the times, you know, those Jews would drop while we were walking and talking.
Right.
We were actually living. And while we were living, there were certain times and opportunities where it was opportunity to show and prove how these mathematics were in operation or they were not in operation, and they should have been in operation. So this is how, you know, an individual like yourself and myself can go through different chambers and get, you know, the science of living mathematics, making supreme mathematics walk and talk.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's one of the most important jewels of it all. You know, being able, that's understanding.
True indeed.
You know, when you get the knowledge and the wisdom, you know, you get to see it, you know, walk and talk. You can get to see that foundation manifested right before your eyes and get a proper understanding.
And two, man, if it's anybody out there that's adding on, I see the pieces and just the adds on in the comments, man. If you got questions, you know, I think these are spaces for that, man. You know, please do not take us on face value. If it's anything that you maybe want a deeper understanding about, please don't hesitate to use them fingers, man, and type what it is that you may want to know. And just add on to the conversation, man. We doing the knowledge to the comments.
We love the interaction.
Or as well as if it's anybody or if it's any guys or any individuals, we got an open panel tonight. If it's any individual that may be interested in coming to add on with us, just send us a direct message. We may can get you up in here, or just drop your questions in the comments, man. We're more than happy to add on, just in particular of the subject and what we're going through. So one thing I was gonna say too, man, and being a one of Allah's 5%ers, I think that these are the individuals who carrying on the will of Allah. And when I say Allah, I'm not talking about a magical, unseen, mystery individual in the sky. I'm not talking about a fairy tale. I'm talking about the man who showed and proved exactly who he was in Harlem, man. Some individuals call him the Father. However, we know his name was Allah. And he taught young boys how to be God. And taught them the science of everything in life and the science that he had learned, as well as many of the things he had came to understand and drew an understanding on himself. You know, so we individuals that's still standing and still walking in that same path to really teach that and show and prove that and share in that same equality. These are the sons or the people who share that mindset. Or share that same vision, that same science that, and not only am I a God, not only am I a supreme being, however, being a supreme being and being a God, we have the power and have the ability to change the world, make a positive effect on our communities, on young boys, on young women, on community leaders, on policy, on change, on the conditions, on the development of the communities around us. We got the power and ability to do that.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, God.
Yeah, no, God. I was just saying peace. You know, I'm listening to what you're saying. You know, and I'm just thinking about my own history.
Word.
In regards to, you know, like, you know, it due to the circumstances upon which we are faced with as a people throughout history, and I'm only speaking on this because, you know, listening to what you were saying, I was thinking about my own growth and development in regards to this. And so just thinking about being an individual, you know, back in the, you know, 90s, you know, early 90s or whatever, you know, mid 90s, and being involved, even, you know, before then, but just thinking about this particular time because this is right around the time when I got knowledge itself. And being on the street corners, you know, out here slanging, you know, doing what we was doing. And coming across the knowledge, you know, and then once you come across the knowledge and you under those type of circumstances, it's like you know, it's a miraculous thing to be able to come across that, right? Under those circumstances and grasp it, you know, be able to grasp it and walk with it, and then, you know, just, you know, 'cause I'm thinking about when you said just being, you know, what does it mean to be one of Allah's 5%? You know, and that's being able to be pulled up out of the gutter.
Damn.
With a teacher that civilizes you. You know, because, you know, I was doing the knowledge. I think, I don't know, was it maybe you or maybe someone else I was speaking about it with, where my man, guy by the name of Jordan Peterson was speaking about
Yeah.
The best men that he know are dangerous. Or some of the most dangerous men he know are some of the best men that he know. Because to be dangerous is to be able to have a quality in you to where you know that you could be totally negative and you don't be negative.
Right.
Because you have control of it. That's to be a good individual. That's to be the best that you could be. An individual that don't have that propensity in him at all, that's an individual that you would call harmless. This is like a bunny rabbit. You're a bunny rabbit. You don't even have it in you to do it. So you can't say that you're good. You can say that you're harmless. But the individual that's good is the individual that can turn shit up and won't because it ain't the right thing to do. And these are some of the individuals that I've met in my course of walking throughout life, dealing with the knowledge of self. Even going to the belly. Some of the most dangerous individuals I've met are some of the most humblest individuals, some of the most well-educated individuals. And this is what you were saying that Allah taught. Because I think it was, we had just spoken earlier today, I think it was Russell Simmons in a book that he said that if the Nation of Islam got their members from the prison, the 5%ers got their members from the up under the prison. You know what I'm saying? So, with saying that is to say that the Father taught those that was the rejected. What they call it, the rejected stone.
Right. The stone, the builder refused. As
what I'm saying?
And as well as God, Allah didn't teach no punks, man.
Well, I mean that's the point.
You know what I mean? This ain't nothing for no punks. As well as
go ahead. And he civilized them.
That's peace, God.
That's the thing.
That's right.
He civilized. That's the most important thing. That's the thing that brought to mind what I was speaking on in regards to what you said. It's actually becoming a productive member of society through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right, and is that?
You understand? And this is what Allah gave to you, and the youth loved him for it. That's why they call him the Father. Because he was that type of a figure to a lot of individuals when they didn't have one.
No, true indeed, God. And that's where I was just going is that you got to understand that my thing was, and one thing I always got, even from just coming into the culture and even in that same science, we got a couple questions. And just that, man, Allah didn't teach no punks. That to truly be able to go out and civilize the uncivilized in the streets and in the communities, in the hells of the wilderness of North America, in the ghettos, you was going to have to be ready to fight. You was going to have to be able to stand on the square, to be able to face opposition. I have people who dumb, deaf, and blind, who worship a mystery, worship a magical, unseen being, may say, man, you wrong, man, and you better get up off this block, man, or we're going to have a problem. You know what I mean? As well as defending yourself, anything, defending your family. It's people, we know, it's people that have done died for the truth, for teaching the truth, for standing up on the platform and saying, this is what's happening and this is what's going on with the people, and the people is being stuck like this. There's been entire programs to stop and annihilate the Black Messiah. So, yeah, man. God got to be an individual who's able to protect himself. So I do want to go to a couple questions. Murder5 on Instagram said, peace, God. How can I get connected with the nation and obtain supreme understanding? I've done my own research, but I need something to read on. What I would say is, bro, we've been doing a little series on Instagram. If you've been checking out our posts of books written by 5%ers, by actual 5%ers, it's actually a link in our bio. If you go click on the bio in Instagram, we got a link to a bunch of books by Gods and Earths for you to read on. Knowledge of Self Anthology is a great one. If you want to get connected, man, with the gods, man, go to the 5percentconnection.com. Put in your phone number, email address, and name. Depending on where you at, man, just give us a little bit of time and we can get you connected. It's usually, no more than a week or, a couple days. We get to at the most. And we can get you connected with the gods, man. I would say, you know, and I had to tell somebody this a little earlier, commenting on Instagram. You know, we don't give out copies of the lessons. You know, the lessons is something that's earned, something that's given to those students who choose to study. You know, it's a lot of stuff on the internet. However, we usually, I was always taught to teach it how I was taught it, which was person to person. So, yeah, if you want to go to the link right at the top of this video, the 5%connection.com, click on I'm ready to learn, drop your name, your phone number, email address, and we forward that information to the gods and earths closest to you, man. So yeah, that's what we here for. Yeah, so the next question that we had, I think we had a question on, I think that was YouTube. Say all the women ask the same question. Why is the man God and the woman earth? Why woman is not God? I know the answer. I just want y'all to break it down for everybody. Peace to Allah's 5%. So, great question. You know, and keep the questions coming, man, if y'all got questions. So, I would say, man, quite simply is that, you know, man and woman both have separate roles. Separate roles in the divine balance of the universe. And the role of man is God. Because and from what I know to be true is that man is the supreme being. Not saying that woman is a lesser being, because I definitely think that she is his balance or his divine partner in a sense. However, I think that to call a woman God would be to imply that that woman is a man. However, I think that the supreme expression of womanhood and the supreme expression of motherhood will be earth. Because it is the principle which is earth, the nurturer, the motherer, the carer, the very cradle of life that can only be defined by the black woman or by a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just as where God can only be defined as a man. Because God can't create life and nurture it. He can only bring it into existence. And then he bring it into existence and plant the seed into and give that seed to someone who's, you know, I would say qualified to help raise it and to help add it on. Cause we both got duties, right? God is also the protector. God is a man of war. God is the defender. God is the provider. So I think that the expression of the things that the God can't necessarily add on to is what is expressed in earth, which is that nurture, that bringer, you know. I see. Anything you want to add on to that, God?
Peace. Well, you know, first and foremost, I think it's kind of like a matter of semantics.
Word.
You know, and I think it's kind of like a question that I've heard a lot of women ask, and you know, for me to address that, you know, as quickly as I can, you know, as thoroughly as I can, and I don't know how quick that could be. However, the way I see it is that, you know, we both have different functions, because this is what I was building on earlier. You know, we both have different functions, and these functions are our differences. You know, and these differences we have to bring together to create a certain balance. This is the purpose of the law of what we have, or what we call equality. You know, because equality is a law, a principle that we, you know, that we teach about, and it's a principle that makes things that are unequal equal. You know, and you know, there's so many different, you know, examples, you know, that I could give, you know, in regards to, you know, this law. But one thing I would say is that one quick example is like, let's say the law. We know that gravity is a law, right? As long as you within this 6 mile, sphere, we relegated to the law of what we call gravity, which is gravity renders all things down.
Well, no, I was gonna say you had one. Here was a good one to kind of take advance on kind of the point that you was making. The brother said on Facebook, the woman has the X chromosome and the man has half of that, which is the Y chromosome. What I would say, bro, it says who? Says who that the that the Y chromosome is half of the.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, that's what I was about. Well, that's what I was about to say. Says who? Because I would argue that I would just say that I would argue based off what we know about genetics that the woman only has half of the genetic package, which is the X, which is just the male. She only has half of the alleles, and two X's creates a female child, which is the two recessive traits.
The Y is the determining factor.
Right. If the man passes the Y, that's what determines if the child is the male. There's only one of the two of us who contain the Y.
And the woman doesn't have a Y.
Right. Peace, God.
So there's no way that that doesn't really make any sense when you understand the fact that the woman has two X's, and it takes a woman's X and a man's X to get together to make a female child, and it takes a man or a woman's X and a man's X or a Y to get together and make a male child. But the determining factor between the male and the female is a Y, not an X. So the X is not two X's. Somehow, however you come up with that doesn't make sense.
Well, no, you know how that I've heard that. You heard that.
But that's because you're striving to say that the Y is
No. I'm not saying that. The brother was saying he's not downplaying. I was just responding to what he was saying. No, I'm with him. I'm not saying that you're downplaying it, bro. What I was just saying is that I think that there's a lot of misinformation that's been put out there that has over time, because of things like YouTube and Google, it's now perceived as fact.
Downplaying what?
Well, no, he was just saying, he said he definitely not downplaying the gods and earths. And I was just saying, I know he not. I know you're not downplaying the gods and earths, bro. I just was saying that we was only just addressing it because I've heard that before. We've heard a lot of these things things not new. You know what I'm saying? These things been around decades. It's just that, like I said, with the onset of YouTube and things like Google, a lot of these things have been accepted with fact. And what a lot of individuals don't want to deal with is where is the peer review research to show forth and prove that that's an actual fact. Show me. Let's get the references. Can we cross reference? What we deal with, and to actually show that that's a fact. Where's the actual? Is there or is there not any physical evidence? Documentation. Go ahead, RC.
No. I mean, you was right on it. I mean, because I know that I've heard that argument, like you said. That's not nothing new.
Yeah, no, it's not nothing.
And that's not the come down whoever proposed the question. However, it's a good topic. However, from what I'm familiar with that, it is striven to say that the Y is a degenerate X.
Which is why I said where's the evidence? Because that's why I said I will argue that you have the man who has the X and the Y. So we just wanted to take those couple questions, man. There was a couple questions that we had. If you got any questions on Instagram on YouTube, man, on Facebook, on TikTok. Make sure y'all drop them, man. We'd be more than happy to add on. We just in here building about what does it mean? What does it mean to be one of Allah's 5%ers? You know, we individuals that's civilized and that's teaching the truth and that's teaching about the black man being God, the black woman being the earth, and the babies are the greatest, man. And we here to teach the youth. We here to teach all those, especially those that's 16 and under, and help you elevate from a mentally dead state, man, to a mentally alive one. You know, and having an understanding of who you are. God, anything you want to add, God, I do got a couple tracks that I want to play. We got one track by email, and then I got a track by the God I'm gonna drop, and then we're gonna keep it rolling, God.
No, I want to hear the music. You know, I get into the Gods and the Earth Center. You know, all the
Word.
people here when we get back.
Word.
Peace.
Word. Yeah. So yeah, man. If y'all got any questions or anything that we could add on to it that we could build with you, make sure that you drop it in the chat. If you got any questions or anything like that, man, make sure you drop it. So yo, man, I don't know if this is your first time here, but what we definitely like to do is we not only here to dialogue, answer questions, connect the people who looking for the knowledge of self in their respective places to the gods on the earth, but we also here to showcase the culture, because the 5% and the lost 5% is we a culture. So you got guys in all walks of life. You got guys that's doing music. You got guys that's teaching out in the streets, that's teaching out in the communities. You got guys that's in schools, that's in government, that's in the high society. We got guys that's locked up. We got guys that's all over the place. So we want to show the guys some love. You know, and if you watching, if you tuning in, if you God, and if you earth, you got a business, if you got a product or a service, man, yo, we love to show you some love, sponsor you, show you some support on one of our episodes, man. So make sure you inbox us. Other than that, I got a track that a brother sent us via inbox, Rod Deluxe, Monster Jam. So I'm gonna show him some love. Y'all let us know. And let us know what you think. Yo, peace, knowledge, sincere. Peace to everybody. Yo, y'all let the brother know what y'all think about this track. Rod Deluxe, Monster Jam.
Peace, Rod Deluxe.
We're gonna show him some love. See what Rod Deluxe talking about. Peace. Brother sent us, yo, peace to everybody. Peace to everybody that's out on the gram. We just out here highlighting the track, man. Yo, love you too, God. Peace. And yo, man, if anybody got any music, if you the God, if you the earth, and you out here making dope music, man, send us your track, man. Send us your joint in the email or send it to our inbox, man. We'll show you some love. We'll review it, and we're gonna give you an honest opinion. So if you ain't jumping, we're gonna let you know. If it's live, we're gonna let you know. Y'all let us know what y'all think about Rod Deluxe, man, in the comments, man. Peace.
Peace.
I'm currently standing in the Soundview section of the Bronx. Oh my God, I have located Puerto Rico. Hi, how are you? I'm good, I'm Pastor. So, Puerto Rico. I am actually trying to locate Rob. Can you help me with that?
The savior of hip-hop?
Yes, the savior of hip-hop.
I really don't have answers for you. Follow me? I think I know somebody that can help us.
Perfect. Let's go.
Right here. So look at the close out to the Grandmaster Caps.
Grandmaster Caps.
What's that?
I finally get to meet you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing fine. I wonder if you can locate Rob.
Who, Rob? Savior of hip-hop?
Yes.
Rob's down with us. GMC Entertainment. You ain't know? Shooting his video right over there on Hunter's Point. Go go?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Bronx in New York. 1.5 million people live in this borough, equal to the population of Houston or Washington or San Diego. It's the home of the New York Yankees, the Bronx Zoo, and the Grand Concourse.
Those with egos as big as CeeLo, act funny as Danny DeVito. Got torpedoes made by Speedo, throw them like Barry Zito. Bodies found in gazebo, rap like a burrito. Flow has no comparison like T-Rex to Dino. James Brown to Neo, rob casinos in Reno. Was mad when Al Pacino killed Michael Corito. Artist scammer like Miss Cleo, become sons like Theo. Huxtable, this sound is indestructible, combustible. Speakers get damaged without paying the deductible. syndrome gives microphones gallstones. Bone more chicks than pictures thrown by David Cohn. Keep their hormones like Christina Ricci's and Black Snake Moans. Jessica Jones taking pics of my home in the Bronx where turntables are grown.
My name's Grandmaster Flash. I am the first DJ to make turntables an instrument. And I will say to journalists, especially the ones that are into the historical aspect of where hip-hop starts from, come to the Bronx. Come learn something. Because this is where it comes from.
Peace.
Word. I liked it, that one.
Yeah, that's like
that was nice. Yo, he did his thing.
No doubt.
I liked it, that one. Yo, peace to the peace, God. Yo, Rod Deluxe.
Yeah, and the God of Stamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Peace, God. Go ahead, Bill.
No, I'm just saying the God of Stamp. You know what I'm saying? He got the, he got urban legends right there. You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Cash. You know what I'm saying? He one of the earliest ones that did it.
Word, look. I tell you, the God in the comments, he said, peace to Almighty Boogie Down Bronx, AK Pelham, Soundview Projects, yo, Grandmaster Cass. Yo, God, he in tune. You was just saying that. Saying that. Yo, he got that hip hop. That was a hip hop flow.
Yeah,
word.
Flash in his motherfucker.
Word,
yeah.
Fam had a real hip hop flow. I liked that. So yeah, next up, man, I got brother Rue. How would you pronounce this guy? You more familiar with the Metu
Neteru?
Rue Neteru.
Neteru.
Yeah, he just sent me his track. Fam definitely be tuning in on the streams, man. I want to show him some love. Yo, we got Rue Neteru, Rue Flow, man. He just sent us one of his tracks, man. So we're gonna do the knowledge, man. We're gonna let the brother know what y'all think in the comments, man. We try to show some love. I got one more track by the God, my man Raz Fresco. God, I got one. Come on, man. You know I'm coming with one. You know I'm coming with my man. Listen. Yo, the God done blessed him.
Shit.
Look, the God done put the whole joint on YouTube, man. I said, I seen that shit yesterday. I said, man. Yeah. However, I will say the God, this guy right here, I think he's out in Cream City, God. We just connected him with the guys. Root brother Neteru, you got with the guys, man. You got the God number, right? I know we sent you the brother number, man. Thank you for tuning in too, bro. I appreciate you, man. I think I sent you the guy's number out there in the Cream City, but we about to check your joint out right now.
No doubt.
I seen fam just sent it to me. Yeah, word. We're gonna see what's the deal.
See how down today.
See how you living. No. I sent them in for a minute
ago. They need that new flow, yeah. They need that. They want that. Check.
It's that pressure.
First off, shout out to Cuz. Homie laced me with a beat, that's like throwing me bud. Some view me as a beast, some call me a thug. Went really rule a guy, now they see I'm the plug. I learned some lessons about my past life. Never stay with a grudge, now I hustle with a passion. You can holler for bud. Need that bread in the jiff. If you try me to slug, I'm killing beasts to the tree. I done planted my rug, I took the keys to the game. I just painted they watch. I might pitch this to the labels just to show 'em my spot. I'm the hottest in the game, silly rappers get mocked. Hey, mop 'em up, them egos that try they luck. Rule. Sometimes they fear I know, but the devil never break my soul like glow. Sometimes they fear I know, but the devil never break my soul. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that, they want that. Check. Shout out the ones before me. Now I kill it like Pac, one of the ghosts I'm chosen. I father rappers, I never caught you a bastard. My ego calling me back, telling me rule, relax it. Though I really get active, I ain't looking for static. Kind and really humble. Try me and watch I kill you. I'm telling you, rule a gun you. Peep, long knife like Michael.
Give your body a typo.
Get the aiming and swinging. Turn rude to a psycho. Smell it when it's gimmicks. They ain't with the physics. Most don't write they lyrics. You ain't with the culture. I can see the vultures. These agenda rappers. Take them off your poster. Never let them fuck you. I'ma give you hope. See it through the scope. It's rude. I can shoot the flow. This is for the chose. I can give it to you night and day. I'm on the go like a high high-speed chase, and I'm coming like I'm on my way. You know the flow when I sign my name. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that new roof flow, yeah. They need that, they want that. Look, I'm back in action, flow steady cracking, and I'm about to wipe rappers again just like a napkin. Now who napping? On the main attraction, it's the sun god. I'm known to kick flows just for the passion. Peak creativity blast just like a ratchet, meaning some fear it. Congratulate myself, better thank me for my spirit. My ancestors with me, know you can't stop the mission. No, you can't stop the mission. Crash, but I live again like 9 lives. You cats couldn't stop me, I seen through white lies. Hey, elites hate me, ain't in it for the dough, yet it rolls like a bakery. Shade distances, it was sweet like a pastry. Plus, I'm so tribe that my higher self came, told me take back my name, then shoot it with a flame. If they ever step to you, know to aim it at they brain while you yell epic rain. It's rude. I'm in Ra. It's the sun god, nigga. Y'all rule. God taught. Chill.
Okay,
Yo, peace,
God. I
peace.
see
Yo,
you,
yeah,
God.
yeah,
I see you
yeah,
doing
yeah,
your
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
God.
Yeah, that was nice.
Look.
That shit was nice. I gotta give it to you. That shit was nice.
He got some bars.
First couple of bars when I heard him, I'm like,
I
yo,
say,
I like
he
him.
can build.
I like him. I said, I like
he
him.
did.
That shit
he
is
said
right.
I could like him. Yeah, peace, God. I
Yeah,
like that one.
yeah,
They was showing
yeah.
they show you some love on the gram too, man.
No
Peace.
doubt.
Peace, yo, God, I will you get with the God, man. Go ahead and get with the God and go get with your studies, man. We appreciate you adding on. You know what I mean? Brothers like you is the reason why we have platforms like this in the first place.
No doubt.
To be able to connect with people who on social media, who on Facebook, who on YouTube, who already on their computer. They already searching in the search bar. We're the 5%. Allah's 5%ers. Nation of gods and earths. The gods, the earths. You know, the black man God. Allah's 5%. The nation of gods and earths. They searching all of this. And we able to create this dialogue, create this connection, create this relationship, and then get you with the gods and the earths where you at, man.
I want to say that, yo, G, just me personally, speaking to you, as a brother to brother, and I'm a hip hop baby, you know what I'm saying, and you have a very, very, uncanny sound that's similar to that I came up with in the early 90s.
Word, I like that. That's big. That's a big love right there.
You know what I'm saying? That shit just sound like some old classic type hip hop shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And whoever is the production, you know what I'm saying, behind that beat or whatever, it remind me of some Dilla type shit, and that's a very, 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 very high compliment.
Word.
You know
Peace, God. It is. I agree.
Peace.
Yeah, that's a very high compliment. Word. So, I definitely got another one, man. I got another one. My main man, Rash Fresco God, Zigzag Ziggin. I gotta drop this one, man. If you haven't already, fuck the YouTube. You need to head over. Hold on, let me get up. You need to head over to thebakersclub.com. I'm gonna put the link in the YouTube and in Facebook. And you need to go get with the Bakers Club and go and cop the whole album, The Marvelous Right Wrist, man. Check the God out. This is my man. This is the God. You in for a treat, man. We're gonna go on and get to it, man. Know this my man. I'll pump him up all day. Cause the God got some bars. So So yeah, Zigzag Zigging, Marvelous Right Wrist. Check out the cover, man. Peace.
Fuck the politics, I'm just trying to get the bag for my niggas on the range waiting for it.
Hold on, wait a minute.
First time. Hey yo, first time I seen a brick was by Western Road, but I ain't come for the brick, I came for the half vote. Started with a half beat, fast forward, youngin' hitting licks for the quarter key. Found a new plug, it's like the game was rewarding me. Same time the paranoia destroying me. Was riding around with bands, pulling bitches off the street. I'm fucking on first day we meet, like I'm on TV, but they ain't even know. I rap cause I ain't tell them that. I throw a dart like I'm Tony Stark. Sitting lonely parts, cocaine hit him by my lower parts. I came to the party with 2 bitches on my arm. The way I'm moving, you would think this shit was Noah's Ark. You just a guppy trying to clone a shark. I drop a jewel and tear your dome apart. You just type the phone and knock. It's like I'm painting with the coke. I don't
giving you the dopest art. Don't show your feelings and expose your heart. You niggas ain't worthy enough to hold my club. Matter of fact, just hold a shot and your bum was clot. The cocaine start to lock when the cold water shot the pot. That's extra grams, meaning extra cash. I hit a lick, now you gotta reset your stash. And you ain't know it was me, I had my leather mask. Fuck the politics, I'm just trying to get the bag for my niggas on the range, waiting for a second chance to see how the rich feel. Lazarus, life is mathematics, I'm an analyst trying to escape the streets, but this shit is like elaborate. Let me elaborate. One wrong move, I might get out with traffic. And some niggas tried to act white, but no matter how white you act, you still an African. The devil is attacking black. More polo on me than the Ralph Lauren store mannequin. Baby, I'm global, you might catch me speaking Mandarin. Hey yo, diamond in the rough, covered in mud, lion in the eye of the judge. Yo, lion in the heart, Spanish freak, lying in the dark. This is not rap, this is art. My marvelous right wrist like a carnival trick. Walk out the court with the Ralph Trance. Hey yo, the blunt sparked. I became Mozart and Sway Clark. See me, babe. I just counted to 10 and then divided pies like it's birthday time. The fly wise man connected like the internet. The fear was planted in you since your youth. The devil made you eat the wrong foods. Hey yo, it's all in these lessons, but your eyes glued. Shorty like jumping in a typhoon. Made me slide through half Arabian. Hey yo, I'm shining like Raiden in them. Vacate if police in my radius. Grade A with the flow. Bake cakes in the stadium low. This is like 80 below. Hey yo, get it how you live. Hopping out the great BM. This is alkaline water out the fridge. To the 17 million. With the 2 million Indians. Population. This bar guard.
So that's why you guys end up going with tree. Because in your mind, you're gonna have one way, one of left and one of right. And then you're gonna have one of the nigga, which is yourself. So that's how you get the tree. So that's how you have a bit of attitude in your mind. You have to have decisions to make in your mind. But the key is to know which of basically the right, because you have more than one voice and talk to you in your mind. You have to know which are the voice to listen to.
Peace, God.
Listen here, you know what I'm saying? Listen, goddammit, we gonna run that back. I'm just telling you right now, we about to run that back. Word is bond. And God, when I heard the beat break and he just cut off into that next joint and that shit broke out just like I'm damn on my knees like this shit is dope. Word is bond. Yo, we gonna run that shit back. I mean, can we run it back? Is it too much time? I'm just saying like, that shit was dope. That shit was dope.
God, why you look, no, let me say this, God. The God is in the comments, man. He's all in my mind, God. Word is bond. That's what he said. He copped all the God's vinyls, Gorgeous Polo Sportsman, and all the Magneto was right, 1 to 9. That's what I said, God. The God's so fresh, man. Like, each one of his vinyls, when the God did the Magneto was right mixtape, it was 9 mixtapes. And each one had a different vinyl cover. And if you got all 9 of them, it'll form a big vinyl painting, God.
Okay.
I said, God.
I think I'm... Okay,
I remember I was showing you. I said, God.
Did the guy make that shit an NFT?
God, the God on some science, man. But y'all need to make sure y'all get with my man. I Power, man. Peace to the God, man. Peace to the God, Raz Fresco, man. My main man. We anybody who know and anybody who follow the channel, man, that follow what we on. We's definitely a super fan. So make sure you get a God to follow. Go follow him on Instagram, man. Raz Fresco, man. Go make sure you get with the God on YouTube. Welcome to the God Nerf Hour podcast, man. Where we bring live content and live conversation in regards to the teachings of the 5%ers, man. Help to work to connect individuals and people that's out there in the world to the teachers and the culture, man. So listen, if you've been tuning in with us, man, this entire episode, y'all know, man, like we say, this is the God and Earth Hour, man, and it's just getting to that hour mark, man. So look, we want anybody that got any more questions that want to continue to add on with us, make sure that you go to the link in the top of this video, man, the 5percentconnection.com. Connect with us if you ready to learn. Send us your phone number, your email address, man, or if you know, for whatever reason you don't want to go to the website, you just want to message us on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, that's cool with us too, man. We just want to make sure that you get connected. And if you just hopping in and you missed the whole episode, you can go to the link again. You can go to the link in the bio on Instagram or YouTube, or go to our link tree, man, and you know, get with us. You know, you can connect with us. We also hold a private Sunday question and answer class. So we got plenty of opportunities, man, for you to get with us and you to get connected, man, as well as just in generally getting y'all connected as a whole, man. So I see any closing things, anything you want to add on before we get up out of here?
Well, you know, I just want to make sure that I let all the people know peace and positivity your way. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that everyone get the most of what they want out of what you want in life. You know, peace and prosperity. And if it's a Jew that I'm going to leave you with today, I'm going to say that, you know, make sure that that voice that you hear and that you speak with on your inside is always speaking righteousness. Make sure that your inner conversations are positive, because those are the things that really matter, that manifest the things that happen throughout your daily life. So pay attention to them inner conversations, that inner voice, that inner thing that you speak with, that you say, that you talk about, that you speak about things with, you know, inside yourself. That's your consciousness. You know, make sure that you put effort and intention behind making sure that that inner voice is positive. It is always speaking positive and looking positive, and, you know, trying to be optimistic, you know, instead of pessimistic. You know, with that I say peace.
Peace, God. So yeah, man. Listen, man. I want to take the opportunity too to thank everybody who's been adding on, who's been tuning in. Peace to God Wise, man. Say newborn out of South Carolina, man. Peace to you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for adding on. Listen, man, if you got any questions that didn't get answered, send them to the inbox. We'll make sure we add on with you. As well as if you've been tuning in, you ready to get connected with the gods on the earth, go to the 5percentconnection.com. Drop your info, man. As well as, you know, if you've been adding on, if you wanted the gods, if you wanted the earth, if you got music, if you got a business, you want to collaborate with us, want to connect with us in any way, shape, or form, make sure that you send us an inbox, man. As well as if you haven't already, subscribe. Go ahead and drop us a follow on Instagram. Make sure that you're following us on YouTube so you can get all the live updates, man, as well as all of the fresh content that we got coming out. We got a lot of stuff that we planning, a lot of stuff that we working on. We actually got a couple more live streams that we're going to be bringing out and going to be planning. A couple other guys and a couple other things that we planning and we working on. So look out. Make sure that you in tune with us, man. And on that, we're going to leave y'all in the same way that we greeted y'all, man. And that's in the supreme